Hey there, guys. Sorry I couldn't be over at your gathering in the UK, but I'm wanted at a fashion show in Milan and then in Paris, so my schedule is tight. Anyway, I'm Jonny Harris. I play Crabtree. You guys know that. And I'm going to answer a few questions for all of y'all across the pond. I do have my dual citizenship, by the way, so my dad is a Brit. He's from Bromley in the southeast of London, so our kinship is there. Okay, first question. Nikki Pre says, it's been said that you're the Joker on set. What's the funniest prank that's been played and on who? That would actually have to be an accidental prank. I had a bad tummy. I had to use the bathroom, so I told the people on set. And I ran out and I ran into my trailer, and I had to sit on the toilet. And then the next thing you know, Tom Craig, who plays Inspector Brackenby, opens the door to my bathroom. But it wasn't my bathroom. I had accidentally run into his trailer, and I was taking a poop in his bathroom. So that was sort of an accidental prank, but that is definitely the worst thing I've done to anybody on set. And Tom, to this day, doesn't believe that it was an accident. He thinks I really went and wanted to do a number 2 in his bathroom. All right, next question. Debbie Watts says, with Julia being back in William's life, is there a romantic interest developing for George in season 6? I don't want to give any secrets away, but there's a new coroner in town in Toronto, young, pretty, smart, and perhaps George has a soft spot for this young doctor. And is it requited? We'll have to wait and see. Sandra Gulliver says, George always brings some laughter to the show. How much of what he says is scripted and how much is improvised by you? That's a good question. I do try to throw in the odd line there. There's a similar question here. Denise says, how much input, if any, do cast members have on their characters' script lines? So, I mean, they sort of know that I'm a comedian and I do get some input. But I just have to watch it. I have to try not to be anachronistic. You know, anything that I say that is out of the time period obviously can't be used. So I have to put some thought into it that way. And also we have to watch where the tone of the show is. We don't shoot scenes in chronological order, obviously. And so I don't want to be all goofy with a lot of jokes that I've made up right after, say, a very serious scene. But besides that, they do give me a lot of leeway, and the potato cooking room is my own invention. Lucy Overfield says, how easy is it juggling your work on Murdoch with your stand-up career? Pretty easy, because when I'm doing Murdoch, I think, okay, I'm set for 5 months, this is my job, and I don't really need to worry about the whole stand-up. The stand-up is a very nerve-wracking part of my career, so I let myself put that on the back burner when I'm doing Murdoch. I mean, I usually have a few gigs booked through weekends that I book before my Murdoch contract, so sometimes I have to fly away on the weekends and do a stand-up show, but this year actually more so than ever, but it's not too bad. Debbie Watts, Amy Weston says, out of all the women George has encountered so far on the show, who would you like to see him end up with and why? George has been a pretty lucky guy. You know, I always said that we should have more attention for George from the ladies on the show. But actually, he's had a pretty good one. There was Edna Garrison in season 1, who I think is George's only smooch so far in the show, in the first episode of the first season, Power. And then Tess Moffat, who he got a bit flirty with, I think in season 5 or maybe 4. I'll get some emails about that one, I'm sure. Played by Rachel Hodson, a lovely actress. Edna Garrison was played by Tamara Hope, who was a friend before we shot that, so that was nice. And of course now there's the young coroner, Emily Greggs, played by Georgina. So he's gotten some attention from a few lovely ladies. Debbie Watts says, if you could take back an item from the 21st century to help your character in the 19th century, what would it be? An Xbox. Definitely, I think George would like to play Xbox hockey in his spare time, much like Jonny Harris likes to do. Would that help him with his police work? Let's say yes. Rachel Pauls says, have you learned any interesting or odd skills since the show began? Not really, but I did sort this out, and this is my new thing. Whenever I show up to meet Dr. Grace and I hang my hat on the post in the morgue, I do this, and then I lay it on the post. Pretty flashy, and that's the only new skill I've learned in the past several years. Have a lot of fun, you guys, and hopefully we'll make it over there to see you soon. Bye.